Hey, it's it's me, Spicy. I'm gonna be in this video. This is episode 6 of Ghoul Heroes. This episode is titled Ghoul Upgrades. Sorry about the stuff in here. It was a little rushed. I really just redesigned some more older character designs. You'll see what I'm talking about. Well, let's get into the video. The first one to get his new suit was the Ghoul. His suit was a little different. It was his standard uniform pants, but the shirt had some patterns on it. The gloves around his hand were no gloves, they're more or less just a wrist piece. They had two spikes coming off, which were actually distance apart enough for his Kokaku Kagoon to go through them. It made him a little bit more menacing, but also a shining symbol of hope. The next one to get theirs was Toka Kirishima. Hers was an all-black suit, but she also realized it also came with a slip of paper. The paper gave her faction within the GI, her rank, which was a Special Ops 2, her name, her code name, aka Kagoon Floater, rank symbol, SS, what's triple S? Kagoon, Utaku type, Ukaku, and that's it. And she was like, hey, caramba. Well, it's my first uniform. I'll see if I can get it changed. The GGI Big Fist was another girl, and she managed to knock them both unconscious very easily because, well, no one really saw her coming. Her Kagoon was a Kokaku. It wrapped around her arms and made her fists quite a bit bigger. But even without her Kagoon, she's a very good fighter. She managed to have them restrained, and Invisigoon wrapped them in her Rinkakus, and they soon were lifted up by the Kagoon, and they started walking to the prison where they were going to be held and interrogated. With that comment, Toka went and continued her walk around, heading toward the redesigned section. She then bumped into Tinya, and his suit actually turned out really well. His mouth guard, that was actually a mask, was one piece of his future costume. His costume was that of some type of armor, more of a medieval armor, to be honest. She said, that's really nice. He said, I know, I come from a long line of family members that have been ghouls for generations and honor chivalry above all else. Yeah, I know. Soon, Toka's brother, Kirishima, her eldest brother, codenamed Hardenshima, walked in saying, hey sis, also, like your suit. Thanks, she said. His suit was something out of weirdness. It was really just a t-shirt with ripped sleeves and some type of shoulder pads with a line with a metal cable running across his chest. And two pieces of ripped cloth sticking out from the sides, which were actually made of very high and very durable metal. And Tishi spoke up and said, "Yeah, that is a really nice suit. It's a lot better than ours on the account that you are actually one of the sneakiest of the GGIs around here. So, keep it. Don't get rid of it. It's actually really smart for them to design it for you." "Yeah, it is, sis," said Harashima. "Okay, I'm gonna keep it," said Toka. The GGI that has sent Kagoon larceny straight into the wall head first walked in and introduced himself as the tailed Ghoul. "My Kagoon." Izuku Kaneki then again interrupted him, saying, "Yours is the standard Bigaku type. It's a tail that comes off of the above the crack on the butt." He's like my Kigun just like, "Oh, this guy has us nailed." Also, Dale, you think Larceny is out for the count this time? Dale said, "I don't think so. Besides, the guy's already gone." Sato soon walked in on the conversation between Harashima, Toka, and Tishi. He said, "They really got mine okay. His was really just a cooker's outfit with some attachments, meaning some big gloves for fighting and hand-to-hand combat." Toka, Harashima, and Tishi just went, "Okay, that is hilarious and weird, but suits you." Sato said, Yeah, laugh it up all you want." Soon after that, flip over to the Maikagoon, and when he bumped into Izuku Kaneki, he said, "Ah, young Izuku, that's a really unique costume you're wearing." Izuku said, "Yeah, I know. His costume was Maikagoon's signature smile with two green bunny hairs that were supposed to mimic his bunny ears like hair, with some modifications, some suppressors, so that way his Kagoon wouldn't damage his hands, which was something he realized when he was fighting the owl. And similar thing with his shoes. He realized that half of his foot was covered in his Kokaku, but the other half really wasn't, so he decided to have some iron soles implanted onto his shoes. And overall, it was just, other than that, it was green and had a black utility belt. my Kagoon would start running in, telling Kagoon to get out of the way. He is about to launch an attack on the Nomu, but Turnko got in the way and just punched him so hard it actually surprised the Maikagoon. Nomu then grabbed the Maikagoon by his ankles and started slamming him against the walls. The Maikagoon, not being able to get a good grip because of the ankle attack, he felt something rush past him, like a near invisible cocoon. And when he looked up, he saw a girl. He then realized that this Nomu was not going to have a fun time. The Ghoul was a GGI known simply as Invisigoon. Invisigoon, her Kagoon was a Renkaku, but very strong, unlike others, but also very thin, and could whip around super easily. She then managed to wrap her Kagoon around the villain Tinko, but he then had the Nomu break him free, and she realized she was going to call him back up. She tapped the comm on her ear, saying, "Hey, I need some help here." So then the big fist GGI came in. "Yes," said Zuko Kaneki right after my Kagoon offered him to go on GGI. The mighty Kagon then said, "I might as well to introduce you to at least one more member of the team while that are here. The other two are off on mission right now. Let me introduce you to the dual Kagoon. The dual Kagoon, we don't know his real name. I am the GGI known as Dual Kagoon. My Kagoons are..." Zuko Kaneki then interrupted him, saying, "It's a chimera. It's a mix between a Kukaku and type, which is on your right side, while on your left side is the Renkaku type." The Dokaku, like, "How did you know that so easily?" Izuku Kaneki said, "I kind of studied all y'all's battles and written down what kind of Kagoons y'all have. I written down y'all's fighting style and pretty much everything I could learn about y'all. And it's pretty easy to find a lot of stuff on my Kagoon. But Dual Kagoon, what happened to your how'd you get those claw marks on your eye?" Dual Kagoon said, "I don't want to talk about it. They're from my father." The guy. Zuko Kaneki said, "Who's your father?" Dual Kagoon, "I don't want to talk about him." Oi, that actually sounds really bad, said Katsuki Kirishima. Any of you seen my other brother? Who's your brother? Said Izuku and Kenta. His name is Tanjiro Kirishima Hardenshima. Whoa, 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 said Izuku. I didn't know your brother was him. He's my half-brother. We had different mothers. If I remember correctly, my mother died after giving birth to me to a villain attack. Want to find out who did it. I have a feeling with that Shigaraki guy. Because when they got her corpse, it was full of black veins. And a few were sprouting out from her body. Okay, that is really gruesome. I agree. Well, I'm going to be the next #1 GI hero. Cool hero around here. Said Katsuki. Nice try. Nice try. I'm going to be the next one. I've always dreamed for it. Oh, nerd, how do you even get a Kagoon? Aren't you human? Tell you later. You better tell me too, said Kenta. Fine. I'll tell you in a few days when I feel like it. The person was another GGI. The GGI was automatically recognized as the underground GGI known simply as Kagakun. Kagakun's Kagoon was a Rinkaku, but it was just a lot stronger and multiple ones of them. There were at least 4 very sharp ones. He came in swinging around, taking quite a few hits from the Nomu, but managed to just brush them off like they were nothing. He wrapped the boys around in one, saying, "Get out of here!" And they throwing them out. They saw that the mighty Kagoon was coming in because he had reports of 2 villains and 2 GGIs fighting in an alleyway. He soon realized that Kagoon-kun was fighting a creature and some type of Ghoul he never recognized. Everyone turned and saw that Kagoon Larceny was gone from the hole in the wall he created, with his head impression still there. But they soon turned further to the right and saw that another GGI had come onto the scene, and he had him wrapped up in his Kagoon. Finally caught the guy. It was a pain. I'm going to take him to prison after we talk. He said, the GGI said, while walking toward them, constricting his grip on Kagoon Larceny. He said, "Who's the new guy?" The mighty Kagoon said, "This is Zuko Kaneki. He is going to be our newest member of the GGI." the new other GGI then introduced himself saying, I'm known as Tape Renkaku. My Kagoon is a Renkaku type. Izuku Kaneki said, you're new. I've never seen you fight before, but I can tell you are more of a capturer type because of your Renkaku. It's a lot stronger than I thought the standard ones are. They were somewhat all mixed of a shock and surprise, but then this guy they all saying that, guessing you have a very good analyzation ability. He said, no, I just learn to pick up things pretty quickly. Mike Agoon said, your uniform be in tomorrow. Till then, everyone go to bed. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe to Josh Buckstorm. Bye and peace out.